and Brian are very into time travel.
Yes, I would never do time travel again because it is such a nightmare to write, to keep straight, all the paradoxes and time loops and all of that. I hope this is my last time travel movie.
I think you guys did an amazing job crafting the whole world, and like it does, there's never, I think it's very easy to fall and like make it hard to understand, but watching the movie it's very easy to follow, so you guys did a great job.
That means a lot to me because Brian and I spent a lot of time trying to have the time travel logic make sense and not have to do a dissertation for the audience about all of the, theoretical physics of it.
Yeah. What kind of research did you do during development?
Well, to get the time travel right, we talked to quantum physicists, some professors at UCLA, and actually one person that gave us some advice, which was really cool, gave Brian advice, was James Cameron, who's the king of the time travel science fiction movie. As far as I'm concerned, Terminator to me is the greatest time travel movie of all time, period. So I studied the Terminator movies. Brian talked to Jim directly, and he gave us some inspiration about how to handle it.
And without giving away too much of the ending of this film, how do you envision X-Men Apocalypse? Are you going to write it? And just is the world shifting to the new generation of X-Men?
I am writing X-Men Apocalypse. We start shooting it next year, and it comes out in 2 years from now. And it will primarily follow the younger generation X-Men into their future.
Was there ever a moment when you were like, how did you come to the idea of having such a complex movie with such a huge cast? Was there a moment where you thought, maybe we can't pull this off?
Well, there were so many moments, especially at the beginning, where I didn't know if we could pull it off, both in terms of creatively having a movie that's only 2 hours or whatever long that could take care of all the characters, and then logistically how we get all these movie stars to the same place at the same time to actually make a movie that doesn't cost $1 billion. So there were a lot of challenges.
How many drafts do you have of the first script?
Well, I spent about 9 months working on the first draft of the script before I really showed it to anybody. And so I don't know how many drafts. It could be 20, 30 drafts that I really wrote for myself. And then once I gave it to the producers in the studio, from that point to when we started shooting was probably only about 6 months. And there were, a bunch of drafts in there. And then I was on set every day, so I would work with the actors and with Brian to do little tweaks and, sort of refinements of the dialogue every day.
Yeah. What was the thing that you were most excited to see while you were writing?
Well, when I was writing, the thing I was most excited to see on screen, which I didn't see when we were shooting, were the Sentinels. I wanted to see the Sentinel robots, which we've tried to get in the other X-Men movies, we've never really been able to do in a sufficient way, and I knew this film was going to rely on getting them right.
Yeah. I think Sentinels are so scary, so
that's good.
Especially the future ones.
Yeah, those are cool. All right, cool.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.